Hello, my subscribers and my viewers. How's it going? Smug Big Bird's back. It's been a while since my last video, guys. I'm really sorry about that. Some extenuating circumstances. I am going to tell you as quickly as I can. However, if you want to hear more about it, just go check out Legion, HaloWarsLegion.com. There's a post about it on there. What happened, why I haven't been uploading. Anyways, long story short, I had to put my dog to sleep. Uh, she was a Siberian Husky. Her name was Samu. For those of you who didn't know, she was almost 17 years old. Uh, she ate something, and I spent $5,000 at the vet, and it still didn't help her, you know. So they finally told me that it was just time, and I had to let her go. And I've been really broken up about it because, well, she's my best friend. That's all I can say. Uh, anyways, but then after that, I've been sick for an entire month, like lymph gland infections, pneumonia, the flu, you name it. Like it's just back to back to back sickness, and I've just been really sick. And yeah, so you know what, guys, forgive me. Although you know what, I had to do it. You know, uh, I'm not commentating this because obviously, as you can see, I just out microed the crap out of that guy. I don't know who these guys are that we were playing. So without further ado, let's start commentating the game, and let's get back into this. I don't know who these guys are, but my friend Mitch, I'm playing with Mitch, and no, it's not S Pro Mitch because everybody seems to think that when I say Mitch, it means S Pro Mitch. No, it's just my friend. He's from Australia. He's a pretty cool guy, and he's a good player. And anyways, so I've been playing with him. He says he knew these guys and that they were decent, and yeah, they were pretty decent because this UNSC he adapted pretty interesting. Like he sent hogs to the side reactor and he got out microed, so he made the correct decision to stop going hogs, build extra marines, and go to the middle, which is exactly what he's doing. That's why I sent my hogs over here. I didn't quite have gunner yet. I make a little micro mistake here, and I lose a hog, and it just wasn't looking very good there. But that's okay. I knew he was gonna get the middle, and I knew there wasn't much I could do about it. So I thought to myself, okay, no problem. He's gonna get the reactors, but I have a philosophy, and you guys should too. When you're on this map, and you're playing, and you're UNSC, and and their UNSC's on your side, remember this: they can have the reactors early if they want. That's okay. It doesn't matter too much. If they can have all four reactors on the map in the first 3 minutes of the game, I won't care because you're not gonna be able to get power turret that early. You'll be lucky if you get canister at that time. So I'm gonna take you out of the reactors when it actually matters most. So getting the reactors really early doesn't matter too much. In this case, getting inside a reactor allows you to get a VD quicker and get tanks quicker. Now, you might ask why I'm attacking with my hogs right now. Well, the fact is, their UNSC didn't have any hogs. Mitch was telling me that the brute was hitting them pretty hard, so I figured, okay, leave your base, come offense with me, and we'll do hogs and an arbiter on offense. Meanwhile, he won't get any buildings up. So we're going to do more damage on offense than the brute is right now. So that UNSC is free to do whatever he wants to do by getting reactors, but I can multitask. So I'm building two flamethrowers right now, and if you didn't notice, I sent two flamethrowers to the side reactor first, and I took it because he took it, and then I built two flamethrowers because I'm going to attempt to take the middle. So I'm waiting for a tank and two flamethrowers for that. And that's kind of what you want to do when you go retake those middle reactors. A lot of people would just spend a lot of money on flamers and shit like that. And if it was an arbiter, I would change it slightly by sending a Spartan tank in there with a couple flamers. And an arbiter would pretty much just leave that alone. If he wants to rage a Spartan tank with some flamers, good on him, because that's going to cost him a lot of money. And if he wants to spend that kind of money, cool, because my UNSC is going to be my covenant's going to be way ahead. That's cool by me. So, all right. So I'm just kind of harassing this brute, and I will admit this. I mean, these guys weren't high level or anything, But I also hadn't played in like a month, so it was a little tense, but it wasn't too difficult. If that comes off as cocky, I'm sorry. And if these guys are watching, you guys played a good game. It's just I feel that the UNSC didn't do well enough on Mike Ring. He didn't macro up very well because just he got the middle, but then he didn't do much fighting for it afterwards. And this brute just gets owned, and his UNSC doesn't seem to help him. So this wasn't a lot of teamwork on their part, which is okay. But it's a good game to kind of tell you guys what happened, a good game to come back on, and yeah, so pretty interesting. I don't know what else to talk about with me. I've been wanting to play a little bit of more Halo Wars, but you know, ever since JP Bison stopped playing, and there's just no one out there I can play Halo Wars with. You know, some people that are good enough, we don't play well together, so that creates problems. But Halo Wars just is no longer that fun to me because I don't have a regular teammate. So, and that really upsets me because I really like searching and playing, but I'm always having to babysit when I'm playing. I would just like to be able to play with someone and, not have to ask them like, "Are you building something? Are you gonna do this?" Because then the person will know. And if somebody does know what they're doing, their worst flaw then is that they don't speak, like they don't talk. Like it's really frustrating. Like they'll just 10 minutes in the game and they've barely said one word. It's like, you got to communicate in 2v2. If you watch a good high level team, like for example, just as an example, if you look at C Mitch and I'm Not Very Legit, when they used to play together, I've been in the party with them many times. Like they don't stop talking the entire game. As soon as the game's like they tell it, if they were shaking their dick to take a piss, I mean I'm sure they would say it. Like that's how much information they say. Like that ain't even a joke. That's not even exaggeration. That is what they do. And that's what me and JP Bison did. That's what me and DC Sparta used to do. I'm sure that's what Kai's does. If you want to be a high level player, communication is key. And you might think, well, I'm shy or I might not talk much. Well, this is how you do it, guys. When you're playing a game, you got to commentate like this. You got to be like, hey, I got $300. Hey, I'm going to attack this guy. I have 3 Banshees. Oh, I'm okay. I'm not okay. Just commentate your situations. Just commentate what is happening. Commentate your thought process. Uh, if you do these things, it gives your teammate information. And based on the information you'll have together, you'll make better pushes, you'll make better decisions. Your UNSC may give you a click at a clutch moment because he knows the situation. Your UNSC won't do something stupid like down tech because you didn't tell him you weren't fine or whatever. So I just felt like I had to tell you guys, like, get your communication better because that is over 60% of becoming high level. Really, is the communication. If you know what to do in this game and you communicate well, you and your teammate, you're going to execute, I wouldn't say flawlessly, but you're going to execute really well. If you can execute really well, you're going to perform well. If you're going to perform well, you're going to win. That's just common sense, which a lot of people don't seem to have. JK. Anyways, as you can tell, I've got a little bit of a raspy voice, guys. I've only been able to talk the last 2 days. Like, I haven't been able to speak literally for 2 weeks. It's just been really annoying, and I was. Excuse me. Oh, man. Yeah, anyways, as you can tell, something that I do on this map that I feel a lot of people don't do is, which I didn't do in this game, but you want to push from the side. Now, the only reason I kind of didn't push from the side this game is because these guys weren't as good as me, and I knew we could push and win. But typically in a higher level game, I would have pushed to the side of my UNSC's base, and I would have just started shelling on him, and I would have like booked it as soon as he tried to defend. You know, and if it's a Covenant, it works even better, the side push, because they have a really hard time defending when you push a side push. It just really, really works good. So anyways, guys, we are definitely coming near the end of this video, and I hope you enjoyed this gameplay. I know it was a fun game for me to come back on, and I just want to say I'm glad to be back. I'm going to be trying to put up some more videos, not daily, although I'm going to try to do the next couple days for sure. I'm pretty sure I'm going to do some. And spread the word that I got a video up, because I know it's been a while, and I'm just glad to be back and helping you guys out. And I got a lot of messages from people telling me to feel better. Thank you very much, guys. And please comment, rate, subscribe, leave a like, tell your friends, and have a good day. Goodbye. Love y'all.